Hey everybody, just giving everybody some time to come on in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey Facebook, good evening, Instagram and YouTube. Good evening, everybody. Come on in, everybody, giving some people some time to jump on. It is 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock on Monday. And you guys know what today is. It is Motivational Monday. Motivational Monday. Hey, everybody, come on in. All right. Come on, come on, come on. This is, I guess still telling everybody that we're on. Hey, everybody. Come on in, everybody. It is Monday. It is Motivational Monday, and we come on every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time because it's Motivational Monday. It is Motivational Monday. I am Janice Butler, author, speaker, and founder of Woman of Character Incorporated. And today is Motivational Monday. It is so glad I am so glad to be here. I am so glad to be here. And I just want to come on for a little bit to give you some motivation for your week, to give you something to think about, something to consider, to consider. Hey, everybody, come on in, guys. Come on in. It's Motivational Monday. Again, as I said, I am Janice Butler, founder of Woman of Character Incorporated, and we are here to help encourage and help women to hope, dream, and love again, even after being broken. And so I just want to give you some encouragement this week. It is so good to be back here live. And I just first want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, whether you are a biological mother or whether you are raising somebody. Hey, John, whether you are raising your niece, your nephew, foster children, whoever you may be influencing right now and pouring into, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. I know it was yesterday, and I pray that women as a whole, that you had an amazing day. And today's motivation is I just want to remind you to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Again, as I said, I'm Janice Butler, and we here at Woman of Character are here to encourage women to hope, to dream, and to love again, even after being broken. And sometimes we just need a reminder of who we are. So today, that's what I want to talk about, is to remember who you are. You were created by God as a masterpiece. His masterpiece. He created you so that you can fulfill the plan and purpose that He has for you. He wants you He created you as a woman to impart wisdom, your talents, your influence, your gifts, your knowledge into others, not just your family or your friends. And I know women, we get caught up in being so busy and so with the hustle and bustle and taking care of our children, care, taking care of our things that are on our job, right? We get so busy with everything else that sometimes we lose sight of who we are. We forget about ourselves. And so that's the motivation for this week, is to remember who you are. And when even if you don't see it right now, even if you don't see or you don't feel that you're valuable. You have something to give us. You have something that we need. You have wisdom. You are imparting all the time. Our lives are speaking for who we are, and we are women of character. We're men of integrity, right? And so you are always speaking, whether you're being silent or whether you're verbally pouring in. Hey, Leon, whether you are verbally pouring in to others, your life is speaking volumes to those that you encounter, those people that come across your path, those people that you are influencing. And so I want you to remember who you are, even if you don't see it, or even if you don't feel it. You may be in an abusive relationship. You may be in an unhealthy relationship. You may be feeling stressed or anxious about everything. You may be overwhelmed at this moment. But even in those circumstances, you are influencing, you are giving, are showing people how to react. You are making an impact on others by just your actions. And of course, your situation might not be ideal right now, but remember that we have to first take care of ourselves. And I want you to know that you can heal. You can come out of those situations. And I just want to give you some information or some things that help me, and how to start where you are right now, whether you feel like it or not, or you may be on top of the mountain, but you can continue in that walk, in your walk, by influencing others right where you are. And some of the things that I just want to share with you on how to continue to remember who you are is number one, building healthy relationships. Is so important that you build healthy relationships. That's building those people, or surrounding yourselves with people who care about you, who influence you, who speak into your life. You know, I had a guy tell me, actually, my brother, just last week, it's one thing to know that you're loved, but it's another thing to know who loves you. I'm going to say that again. It's one thing to know that you're loved, and a lot of us, we know that we're loved. We know that people care about us, but it's another thing to actually be able to identify those individuals who you trust, who you know have your well being in their forefront, who are pouring into you, who are supporting you. And we do that by building healthy relationships. You may find yourself in a toxic relationship, right? Or an unhealthy relationship. And I want you to know that because you are God's masterpiece, that is not his plan for you to stay in an unhealthy, an unnatural, or an undesirable relationship. You can get out, sis. And number two, you can get out by first creating a safe place for you to be you. That's number two. That's our second thing in remembering who you are. Create a safe place for you to be you, to be who you are, to do the things that you love, to surround yourself with people who are going to pour back into you just as much as you pour into them. Surround yourself with people who are positive, who are going to encourage you and build you up and strengthen you, not just with their words, but with their deeds that are going to empower you. They're going to say, hey, sis, I'll walk alongside of you. My brother, when you're feeling down, I got you. So create a safe place for you to be you, to be able to have a bad day and nobody say, you know what, I can't deal with that. For you to be able to have that safe place where you can just let your guard down. Let's take your mask off. Take the mascara off. Be able to look in the mirror and say, I like that woman who's looking back at me. And even amongst your friends, be able to be you, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and know that they are still willing to walk alongside of you. And number three, give yourself room to grow. Give yourself room to grow. Don't put so many expectations on yourself in such, particularly such a short period of time, that you can't fulfill them. That's how we get discouraged, because we're trying to do everything all the time for everybody. And that's just not realistic. So give yourself room to grow. Set expectations, short term, long term goals, things that you know that you want to do. Get information that will help you get and achieve the dreams that you have, those goals that you want to accomplish, and set baby steps, small steps. That helps, one, to build your self esteem, to remind you of who you are, to encourage yourself, to know that, hey, I can do this. Life is not a sprint. Your journey is not a sprint. We're not trying to get to the finish line all at the same time. We're just trying to get to the finish line. And I want you to know that you only do that when you remember who you are. You are valuable. You are worth it. You have so much to give, because so many people need what you have. What I have to give, I know it's not for everybody, but for those that will listen, those that need it, it's a gem. It's a treasure. And at the appointed time, we'll cross paths. At the appointed time, you'll come across this video. At the appointed time, you'll get what you need from me, and vice versa. So I have to know, one, my assignment. I have to know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not for everybody, but I do know that who God has appointed to come across my path, who God has appointed for me to pour into, I have what you need, and vice versa. But I have to remember who I am. I can't compare myself to the next person that's dealing with domestic violence, or the next person who's doing empowerment seminars or motivational speeches. I can't compare myself to every person that comes along, because there's a lot of people saying and giving affirmations, motivation, encouragement. But again, I can only speak to those who God has appointed me to speak to. You can only speak to and empower and influence those that God has set across your path. So we have to be able to, identify who is our assignment, where is our assignment, and walk confidently in it. Walk confidently in it, knowing that you have a purpose, you have a plan. Be intentional. Be intentional with your assignment, or about your assignment, because we all have purpose. You guys know my favorite scripture, Jeremiah 29:11, where God says, I know the thoughts and plans that I have for you, thoughts of peace and not evil, to give you hope and to bring you to an expected end. Ephesians 2:10 says, you're God's masterpiece. He created you a long time ago to achieve and accomplish the things that He put on the inside of you. And that is greatness. That's destiny. He's given you those dreams. He's given you those desires. He's given you those goals so that you can accomplish them. And He's equipped you with everything that you need. But sis, my brother, we have to remember who we are. And that's what I want to encourage you today. Remember that God's equipped you. And if you don't know who you are, reach out to us, woman of character. We're here to help you, to encourage you, to let you know that we want to be your bridge. We want to be a help. We want to be a support to you to on your journey, because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's journey is different. And so and in knowing that, then you're able to uh, do what you've been called to do. You're able to be able to build healthy relationships. You're able to create a safe place for you just to be you, and you're able to allow yourself to grow. So again, I just want to encourage you, to empower you, and to remind you, remember who you are. That's the word for the week. Remember who you are. You were created in the image of God. You were created as his masterpiece. You were created to influence others. You were created to encourage others. You were created to be a support to somebody who's in need. You were created to help build someone else up. You were created to give others your best you. Remember who you are, and remember that you have everything on the inside of you to equip you to get to the place that God has specifically for you. And if you want more information, or if you need help, please reach out to us. Reach out to me, Janice Butler. I'm the founder of Woman of Character Incorporated. We are here to empower women, to educate women about the cycle of abuse, unhealthy relationships, to help you to get out of them, to know that you can get out of them safely and stay out. We're here to encourage you, to empower you, to help build your esteem or rebuild your character in God. And we're not putting God on you, but I give you what I know. Again, I said I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but for those who need help, who want help, the Lord will send you across our path. So reach out to us on Instagram. Please like our page, follow us at WMOFCHARACTER. That's short for Woman of Character. On Facebook, please go and like our page at Woman of Character Inc. And that's woman with an A, Woman of Character Inc. And on YouTube, go and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button to follow us, Janice E. Butler. Go and follow us and hit that little bell so that you get the notifications when we're going to be on. Because I would, love to hear from you, love to hear your testimonies, love to hear how Woman of Character is helping you to be a better you, helping you and encouraging you to on your journey. So, because again, like I said, all of our journeys are different, but we all have a purpose, and we want to turn that pain into purpose. You might be saying, oh, but you don't know what I've gone through. But I will tell you this, as a survivor of domestic violence, as a survivor, a two-time survivor of breast cancer, as a survivor, as a single mother, having been married and gone through the things that I've gone through just in life, I can tell you this: you can smile again. You can hope again. You can dream again. You can love again, even after being broken. So, sis, come and follow us. Be a part of our community, because we're here for you. And we want to encourage you, to continue to motivate you, and to give you resource information that will help you along your journey. So again, It's Motivational Monday. We are here every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please join us. But until next Monday, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and to all the women. I pray that you have an amazing week. And remember who you are. You are a life changer. You are a woman of character. So we will see you next Monday at 5 p.m. Have an amazing week. I love you guys. Bye.